Well, this would have been a lot easier if she hadn't pushed him into taking the presents in the first place.
That's what I told her.
Oh, I can't do anything about that now. We just have to hope that they don't find a connection.
Well, it's a good sign that they've released him. Come on, let's hope that this means he's off the hook, eh?
Well, the police want to see him again.
Well, they obviously haven't found enough evidence to charge him. And if they don't find any, well, that should be an end to it.
Well, they won't, because there isn't any evidence.
Do you know what? There will be someone else in the frame for this soon enough.
Took Rachel down to the police station. She was going to try and get him off the hook, but it just didn't work out.
What happened?
The statements didn't match.
Sam had forgotten that the van broke down on his way to see her. So the timings didn't work out. They weren't the same.
Oh, no, that is bad luck. Do you know what? Don't worry, because the police will see that he's innocent in the end. They will.
Well, we were hoping maybe you could help.
Don't see how?
Well, now that you're so close to Declan, maybe he'll listen to you.
Yeah, the thing is, all he can think about at the moment is the fact Megan nearly died.
Oh, it's got to be worth a try. I mean, if he puts in a word for Sam, they're bound to listen to him.
OK, I'll see what I can do, yeah?
Right, come on then. I'll give you a lift back to the village.
Do you know what, babe? I'll catch up with you later, because I could do with a bit of a walk.
What, you're kidding me, aren't you? It's freezing, come on. See you in a bit.
Look, this isn't getting stronger.
Yeah?
Yeah. This rate, it might even send me home next week.
That's good.
Is it? I don't actually have a home to go to.
You know I will find us a place to live.
You still staying at Charity's?
Yeah.
I thought you might have had enough of sleeping on the sofa.
Look, it's early days. But we're getting each other through a difficult time.
I can't pretend Charity's my favourite person. But if she's helping you get back on your feet, then that's a good thing.
She really is.
I don't suppose you want me playing gooseberry.
I will find us somewhere to live. My priority is getting you better. Charity knows that. I don't want you to worry about anything.
It's hard not to. Not much to do here in hospital. Other than think about how I ended up in here. Is Sam still a suspect?
The police talked me through the case last night. It seems to be going quite slowly.
So they haven't charged him yet?
He had a grudge against us. They've got him on the CCTV. Him and Rachel were stealing from us. Everything points that way.
Well, I should have known he'd be here, trying to prove he cares.
Robbie.
I understand how you feel, Robbie, but you've got all this wrong.
I know things have been difficult, but we're moving on. Declan's trying to organise somewhere for us all to stay.
What, you moving in with him? You know, you might have forgiven him for hitting you. But I never will.
You're gonna have to change your attitude, Robbie. It's not helping anyone.
We're better off without him. Have you forgotten what he did to you?
Look, if I can forgive him, then so can you. We've got to put all this behind us, rebuild our lives.
I don't know why you keep defending him.
Neither do I. I could say that everything was getting on top of me, that I was cracking up. But none of that is any excuse. And I wouldn't blame your mum if she never forgave me. Nothing that you could say could make me feel any worse than I did when I thought she was going to die, before I had the chance to make it up to her. Nothing.
Then I guess the next question is, did you start it?
No.
I believe him. And so did the police.
They've released Sam on bail. They don't seem to have enough evidence. But they're pretty sure it was him.
Yeah, and they've got CCTV of him entering the building.
Him and Rachel have admitted stealing from us.
And you know how angry he was when I sacked him.
And you think he wanted to kill you?
Maybe he hated us so much, he didn't care who was in the house when he torched her.
happened to your van?
What do you mean?
It's completely trashed.
What?
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. You need to go and have a look. I'll call the police if you like.
Ah, this is all we need.
More than 500 people had to be evacuated from the Scardale Leisure Centre this afternoon after a chemical leak left visitors suffering irritation. Many reported mild throat and eye problems. It's still not clear what caused the problem, but the leisure centre is expected to open as normal tomorrow morning. And in Denver,
Yeah, please.
Oh, doctor said it'd be all right if I came in. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm a lot better now, thanks. They might even let me out next week.
Oh, that's good. I'm sorry I haven't been in sooner.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you. You've got your own problems to deal with.
That's no excuse. You were there when I was ill, and I'd like to try and return a favour.
You did. Me and Declan had our problems.
That's what friends are for.
Indeed. We're back on track now.
Oh, that's good to hear. I was hoping that you'd put in a good word for us, Sam.
I can't, Zach. You know the police think that he started the fire.
They did at first, but he's been released without charge.
Whilst they're gathering more evidence.
Our Sam would never do something like that.
If you're so sure, why do you need my support?
If he'd set that fire, he would have told me. He said he didn't do it. So it must have been someone else.
Look, Zach, I know you love your family more than anyone else that I can think of. But sometimes that blinds you to the truth.
No.
No, you just don't want to believe that it was Sam. And I understand that, and I don't blame you. But all that we've got are the facts.
I'm telling you, he didn't do it.
I think you should go. This conversation isn't doing any of us any good.
Whoever it is, you've got to stop them coming back. We've got kids in this house.
OK, we'll be in touch.
Didn't look like they were treating it as much of a priority.
No. They'd rather hound innocent people like our Sam.
And that's exactly what Sam is, innocent, all right? Things will work out, Lise. I promise.
Well, it's not the only worry now, is it? Somebody's obviously got it in for him. That man's just the first warning.
Well, then they'll have Kane and Uncle Zach to answer to, won't they?
There could be a lynch mob out there next.
Hey, just calm down. That's not going to happen, because people like Sam.
Well, it doesn't mean someone can't stir things up. Sam's been in trouble like this before. Doesn't take much to turn people against you.
Come on.
How's it come to this, Charity? Seems like someone's determined to wreck this family.
Where have you been?
I've been getting the plan back on track.
They've still not arrested Sam.
They will. When they find this in the gamekeeper's hut.
That's the jumper he was wearing on the CCTV.
Yeah, exactly. You can't deny it's his.
So they find the gamekeeper's jumper in the gamekeeper's hut. How does that help us?
Where did you find the petrol for the fire?
There's an old can in one of the sheds.
OK. Were there other cans there?
Yes.
Right. So you need to spill some of the same stash on this, and then forensics will find traces of the petrol that was used in the fire.
Very clever.
Well, I've got us this far, and now it's your turn. You spill petrol on it, and you hide it in the hut.
The cops are still up there.
I stole it. You plant it. You want big rewards. You need to take some risks as well.
OK.
Well, it looks like it was Robbie that smashed the van.
Listen, don't worry about it. I've got the tow truck outside. I'm going to take it to the garage and get it fixed tomorrow.
Yeah, until next time.
Well, a look on his face after our Debbie had a word. I reckon he'll think twice.
You going to stay for your tea?
Yeah, we're throwing Sam and Rachel an unofficial engagement party.
We all need cheering up.
Yeah, no, I've got to pick the kids up in a bit anyway, so.
Oh. Hey, where have you been all afternoon?
Oh, I went to the hospital to see Megan.
Was that a good idea?
Well, I can't speak up for my own family. I'm no use to anybody. I had to try and make her see that Sam had nothing to do with it.
Did she listen?
Well, she listened, but She still thinks it's Sam that did it.
Oh, it's getting to sound like nobody believes him.
Well, the important thing is we do. If the whole family get behind him, we can get Sam through this.
Where's Loverboy?
I don't need to keep tabs on him. Moved on from slimy love rats.
He obviously hasn't.
Are you here to trade insults? Because I can go all night. Or did you actually want something?
Well, when you do see him, can you find out what's going on with this police investigation?
Why do you care? I find it very hard to believe you'd be concerned about Sam's welfare. Oh, let me guess, you're worrying about how this might affect your little brat.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
Only the usual venom. Come on, let's go home. Company's much better there. What's all this?
Well, we thought you deserved a little engagement too.
Maybe we should wait a bit. Don't feel much like celebrating when I could get banged up.
Well, that's not going to happen, Sam.
I hope you're right. Don't think I could face another stretch inside.
You told us you didn't do it and we believe you. You're innocent. That is why they've let you go.
Yeah, we're going to put all of that behind us and concentrate on the wedding. Have you got the rings yet?
Can't really afford it.
Hey, I don't care if it has to come out of a cracker like the engagement. You know, the important thing is we've got each other.
Yes. And you've got all us lot behind you now. Sit yourselves down.
Welcome to the family, Rachel. Yeah.
There were still quite a few police up there, but I managed to slip past them and plant it.
Well, if they're still up there searching for it, it won't be long before they find it, will it?
It's strange, you know. I've taken to a life of crime. It's easier than I thought. I'm pretty good at it.
You did what needed to be done.
I think this calls for a celebration, don't you?
No, I don't feel much like celebrating, sorry.
What's wrong? You think we're going to need more evidence?
No. No, Sam is well and truly fitted up.
Well, that is what we were trying to do, isn't it?
Do you think I actually want to send my cousin back to jail? I've just got to really hope he sees the writing on the wall and does a runner before it's too late.
It's a bit late to be developing a conscience, isn't it?
Right now, I don't feel too good about myself, OK? Family's in bits.
Well, you'll feel a whole lot better when you get your share of the insurance money. Come on. I had my doubts. You got me through them. Now it's my turn to do the same for you. We make a really great team. And if we can pull this off, we can do anything.